The final week of the regular season of the WPF Delta division is upon us. Let's jump right into the team builder and see what I've cooked up for this match. So my MO for this match is pretty simple. I wanted to start off really hot and then use the offensive pressure that I build right off the rip to muscle into a quick win. To accomplish this goal, I'm going to start first by talking about Greninja. Greninja is my dedicated lead this week with Dual Stabs, Ice Beam, and Water Shuriken, which is a very standard set for what I've been bringing. But with Focus Sash and just really strong lead prospects into most things, I think I can lead Greninja, get off some really good damage, and open up holes so that some of my other Pokemon can close out the game quickly. Next, let's talk about Pheasantipity. Pheasantipity is meant to be one of my defensive stopgap options. It does slow the game down a little bit, but I do think that in order to deal with some of my opponent's Calm Mind sweeping options like Enamorus, Raging Bolt, or maybe even Deoxys, that Pheasantipity is going to be the best option to deal with those. Here I have Acid Spray as the option here, as it completely negates the special defense boosts and allows me to essentially bully it with this Pokemon. And with near max special defense and max HP, Pheasantipity is going to be in a really great spot to help shut those Pokemon down. Next is Hydrapple, and for once in my goddamn life, I am bringing an item that is not Heavy Duty Boots or Assault Vest. This time it's Red Card. And along with this, I have two other phasing options in Yawn and Dragon Tail. Kind of similar to Pheasantipity, Hydrapple is here to help stop some of my opponent's offensive setup options with Calm Mind or a couple of other options, but it is mainly some of the Calm Mind Pokemon I'm worried about. In this case, Red Card and Yawn and Dragon Tail I felt were all necessary to help me achieve this. Red Card so that I don't actually have to click a move to face my opponent, so long as I can live a hit. Dragon Tail for most things, and then Yawn is specifically to slow down the Enamorus. Here, I felt that Hydro Pump was actually my best option outside of Fickle Beam. Although Hydrapple is Terra Steel, with my game plan of leading Greninja, I'm not planning on terastallizing Hydrapple this game, so Terra Blast with Terra Steel, even though it would be good, doesn't really make a whole lot of sense here. Instead, I picked Hydro Pump because it's a good neutral hit. It hits Iron Tread super effectively, which is really nice, and outside of that, it just allows Hydrapple to hit most other things for some relatively okay damage, although Fickle Beam is going to be the move I want to click most of the time anyway. Alright, next we have Metagross. This is another Pokemon that's meant to help set up for some of my late game options. Here, I decided to go with Choice Band because I really liked the potential of Choice Band Metagross to just come in on a more passive Pokemon and click buttons. With the moveset of Bullet Punch, Psychic Bangs, Earthquake, and Knockoff, I feel as though I can handle pretty much anything that my opponent wants to throw out in front of Metagross. I should be able to handle it 1v1. Of course, my opponent can catch me off guard with some sets, but in general, I think Metagross has really good potential here, and so I felt like it was a really solid bring. Infernape is next, and this is one of my two late game win conditions. Here, Infernape with Sword Stance I think can potentially go off, especially if some of my opponent's faster Pokemon are taken care of. Dual Stab plus Mach Punch I think is really all Infernape needs in this matchup to put in work, and with the Charcoal, I'm able to boost the power of Flare Blitz so that I'm able to do more damage to Pokemon like Enamorus and Deoxys. Lastly, we have Alolan Sandslash. I'm gonna be honest, I'm mainly bringing this Pokemon because I just wanted to say I could bring each of my Pokemon in the regular season at least once. So definitely a meme pick, not 100% serious, but I do think Alolan Sandslash does have some potential in this game if I can get it into the right spot. With Rapid Spin, it's able to boost itself to be faster than most of my opponent's team, and with Sword Stance, I'm able to boost myself up to be pretty strong. With pretty solid defense and HP stats as well, Alolan Sandslash can serve as a relatively decent defensive stopgap to some of my opponent's options. So I felt like if I could get Alolan Sandslash in the right spot, this could potentially be game ending. So that is my team for week 8 of the WPF Delta division. Let's jump right into the match and see how it does. Alrighty, let's see what my opponent has on their team. This is mostly everything I was expecting. Salazzle wasn't a mon that I was anticipating to show up at all, but aside from that, I think I am 5 for 6, so that's pretty good. My team is pretty out there this week, as my MO was literally lead Terra Greninja and click buttons. That is pretty much what I'm doing here. I'm not going to be thinking too much. I'm not going to be doing anything super crazy. I'm just going to go pretty much all-out offense right off the bat and see how that goes for me. My opponent has Terra Water Raging Bolt, so that's pretty interesting, something I'll definitely need to keep in mind. That's a fairly scary Pokemon. I could even maybe seeing that be their lead, but I do have Pheasantipity, and I think Pheasantipity should be able to handle it pretty well. I'm hoping I record a team preview before this, smile, so that I can explain things in more detail, but Fez does have Acid Spray, so at the very least, a lot of the potential Calm Mind win conditions my opponent has, I don't think are going to have that easy of a time getting off the ground, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes, because I am playing stupid aggressively. They hard led the Raging Bolt. Hard led that. Oh my god. I can't help but feel a little bit intimidated, because I feel like if I just like click Dark Pulse off rip, I feel like I'm losing way too much momentum on that one. What's the play here? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Pheasantipity here. They might predict that and just raw Terra, but because I have Acid Spray, I think I'll be okay here. And any and all damage I can get off on this Raging Bolt is going to really open up Greninja. So, instantly Terrastalize the Raging Bolt to water. Completely expected. No surprises there, but that does mean they did stay in. So, are they clicking Volt Switch, or are they going immediately for the setup? I didn't see a booster energy, but it could just be, you know, Calm Mind Life Orb. And they click Volt Switch, so they're more than likely not a Life Orb set. I almost wonder if they're Assault Vest. I feel like that's something they could very easily be. Yeah, Decoy Drag. Is that the Salazzle? Interesting. That is not at all what I thought would come out here. Okay. In my case, how do I want to approach this turn? Because it's very clear that they want to get off some, like, Toxic Poison on me. I really don't want Greninja to eat that. There's really not a mon on my team that I do want to eat that, to be honest. Hydro Apple, I need to save for later. I don't want to make any too rash of a play, but I feel like it just has to be Gren immediately. Yeah, it has to be Gren. It has to be Gren. I just don't see another way out of the Salazzle here. So they did get me on that turn 1, but we did get some information that they're not Calm Mind, so that's really good. Toxic? Yep. Completely expected. Likely a Stalazzle set. I am going to click Dark Pulse immediately, because I want to see if they just go straight for the Protect. Because I didn't bring my Dawn Fan, it is also always safe for them to just go the Raging Bolt and click Volt Switch. So if they are Assault Vest, it is a bit of an uphill battle there. And because I led Focus Sash Greninja, I don't have any boosting items. So already I feel like I'm in a pretty tricky spot because of that Raging Bolt. But it's kind of that plus the Salazzle, honestly. Okay, they hard switch, so that's a really great play on my end. Or a good read. Revival Jam. The Manaphy. Okay. Alright, Dark Pulse. That does nothing. Holy bulk. Jesus. I almost want to say they're like Take Heart or some shit, you know? Like some Take Heart stored power kind of thing. I'm gonna go into Hydrapple here. Even if they like go for Ice Beam predicting that, Hydrapple should be able to live a hit pretty easily. It's very bulky. in general, I think I have a lot of special bulk in mind. I don't have the set in front of me, honestly. Yeah, it's near max specially bulky. It's about as specially bulky as a Hydra Apple can be without being max HP, max SPDF Calm. A max SPDF, 208 HP because that's the magic number, and then some special attack because I like being able to hit things just that little bit harder. So I'll go Hydra Apple. Let's see what they click here. Yep, they immediately go for the Take Heart. Nuh-uh-uh. No. No, thank you. This is not winning the game right here. I think my problem, though, is I'm going to have a really difficult time actually winning. So they just go for the Take Heart again. Yeah, I'm sorry. This is not going to work out super well for you, as I am Dragon Tail. Bye! See ya! Alright, let's see what gets sent out here. It is the Raging Bolt. Okay. I can live with that. I can live with that. I think I'm just going to click Fickle Beam here. They should be faster, but I eat any hit because I'm a Hydra Apple, and I've willed it to be this way. And I'm no calcs head empty. Okay. I do force them out with my red card. Yeah, that's right. Get out of here, stupid. Are you going to get sent into Enam? Because that would be really inconvenient. No, it's Iron Treads. Okay. I'm very okay with that. And we're going all out. My goat. My goat. That's the Hydra Apple. Dude, even going all out, that does nothing. My opponent's team is stupid bulky. It's a lot of bulky setup. So I think I'm actually going to click Hydro Pump here. If they click Ice Spinner, I don't really care. Because I feel like they're either Assault Vested or they're just doing, you know, something here. Maybe they just click Volt Switch again. But no matter what, I know Hydra Apple. Okay, they go straight for the Ice Spinner. Do I live? I should. Yeah, I eat that for days. And I Hydro Pump and miss. You know what? Considering how, like, literally everything has gone this season just in my favor, I honestly don't mind so much. It would have been really good to hit that, of course, but there's just not much I can do. So here's the plan. We're gonna go into my Metagross as a sack. I don't think they're, like, choiced in any way. I think I just click, you know, Metagross here. Metagross, I don't think I need that much, so we're gonna go that as they click Earthquake. Yep. Perfect. Doesn't kill. And then I'm just gonna Earthquake myself. See what they want to do. They just Earthquake again. Okay. Alright, that's first blood for them. That misses pretty bad. Iron Treads, KOs, Metagross with Earthquake. But considering the amount of games I've robbed this season, I'm, like, not really that upset about it, to be honest. Let's go... I feel like I have to do something aggressive here. So I'm gonna go Infernape. And, oh, they didn't even make the time controls correct. Shit. Well, I'm gonna click Close Combat. I almost clicked Sword Stance on that turn, but I need damage because I think I have ways to win this game still. It's just gonna be pretty difficult. So it starts by clicking Close Combat here. I should have clicked Sword Stance, but I felt like I need to make a play here, and the play is predicting them to make a play and attacking what's in front of me. So yeah, it is what it is with this game, honestly. So we'll see how that goes. They are taking their sweet time to pick a move, that's for sure. Yep, and they did switch, probably into either Deoxys or Enam. Oh, into Manaphy. Okay. That's fine. Instant Close Combat. That's good damage, but it's not a kill. But I don't think +2 Close Combat would have killed anyway, so... And I just don't think I can afford to let you get weakened here. or potentially KO'd. So I have to go into high trapple and then probably do a double to get a little bit of HP back. I'm wondering how I'm gonna position some of my setup mons here, because I do have my Sand Slash. I wonder if Sand Slash can set up on the Deoxys. I think it might be able to, depending on their set. But let's see what they do here. As they, yep, they just go straight for the skull. Do they burn me? No. Love that. Thank you. Alright. Dragon Tail it is. Because that's, like, my only play. It feels like. They don't know what my last move is. Considering I'm Terra Steel, they probably think it's Terra Blast Steel, I would imagine. I could also see them just going for a Take Heart here, but I really do think that clicking Dragon Tail is my best play. And if they go Enam, that is where I go hard Pheasantipity, because I need to be able to win the 1v1 by clicking Acid Spray. They hard switch. Okay, into who? Into Enam? Slifer sounds like... Okay. That's a weird name for an Enam. Okay. Well, here we go. Who up Pheasant they dippity. OMG me. This can't Terra. This can't really do a ton. I feel like if they're anything, they'd be specs. Okay, they are agility. That's a problem. Probably weakness policy then, I'm guessing. So I have to taunt here. Agility, Calm Mind, and then I just spam Heat Wave and hope for Toxic Chain. And hope they also don't do that much to me. The Agility Enam is cool though. I've run that myself before, so it's not something that like super catches me off guard, but it is something I have done. You know, maybe I should have clicked Yawn. But I feel like, okay. They actually hard switch into the Salazzle. Okay. Perfect, I got him on that turn. I don't know what they are going to do here, but I'm gonna click Heat Wave. I need to make something happen in this game. As they reveal to be Gunk Shot. Okay. And I missed that too. I like this game. This game is really funny. Gunk Shot is interesting. It's definitely... This is definitely here to beat the Fez 1v1. So that's cool. Well, goodbye, Sand Slash. It's nice knowing you. Goodbye. I just feel like I didn't give myself nearly enough tools this week to make stuff happen, but it's still winnable. Flamethrower? Nope, they gunk again. So, that's okay at least. I would expect this to be dual stab, for sure. I'll just Earthquake, see if they are. They Fire Blast, and they land. Okay, that's fine. Salazzle KOs Sand Slash, Alola with Fire Blast. What do I do here? Because it's super fucking clear that I just don't have a lot of momentum in this game right now. I think... Like, this game is lost. This game is super fucking lost. I just don't know what the comeback angle is. They go into the Enamorous, so okay. They see Enam as their setup option here. I was hoping the Sand Slash play was super ambitious, no doubt about it. It was ridiculously ambitious to try something there with the Sand Slash. But I figured it would be pretty funny if my Sand Slash got a rapid spin off and then was able to pressure some of my opponent's team with its stabs, or with, you know, ice plus ground. And this isn't gonna kill. This will not kill. The hope is they click agility. Oh my god, why does that do no damage? And they do Draining Kiss. It does nothing. But they get so much HP back. This is like max HP, max speed death. That's kind of crazy to me. Okay. Well, it's fine because I still get damage. Okay. They go into the Manaphy. I'm sacking Gren here so that I can potentially open up some of my other mons. Maybe. But Dark Pulse doesn't kill, so I have to keep you alive for one more turn. Just for one more. So we go into Fez here. Ideally, Pheasantipity gets Scald Burnt because then it sits on the Salazzle. But yeah, I definitely just kind of threw stuff at the wall and played like a complete psychopath for sure. But let's see here. Let's see what their play is. They Scald. Please burn me, please. I'm begging. I'm actually begging. Oh my god. Taunt again. Yep, decoy drag. Man, I really need this to get Scald Burnt. Now I have to Acid Spray. They gunk. It hits, because of course it does. And they regular poison. Well, that's funny. Huh. Okay, well. I die to another one is the problem. I think. So I'm pretty sure this is game. This might be a 6-0 to end off the season, which would be kind of sad, but ultimately I just didn't prep very well this game. Got a little bit unlucky, which led to a lot of, you know, unfortunate circumstances happening, but it kind of is what it is at this point. I could use a miss from them. I almost clicked Roost on that turn too, and if I did I wouldn't be in this position, but I was greedy. Yep, and they land another gunk shot. Okay, well, Salazzle kills KOs Pheasantipity with gunk shot. Like, yeah, there's just nothing you can really do about that, to be honest. Like, how do you even play? I surf. I almost clicked Dark Pulse here, but I just surf. Yeah, I am pretty much just keeping their playoff chances alive here. I don't even think Dark Pulse kills, honestly. It almost definitely doesn't, but we do this so that we can go into Infernape and click Sword Stance and get as many kills as possible before we die. Ideally, that's all we can do. And if they click Rest, then we SD and pray. Because that's pretty much all we can do. But yeah, this Salazzle, I didn't prep for it whatsoever, and it's gonna get 3 kills. So they Ice Beam, predicting the switch. Okay, Manaphy KOs Greninja with Ice Beam. Okay. Let's go Infernape. It's your time, buddy. There's no way they keep this for differential, right? Whatever, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I have to make this play. Yup, okay. It's something. They went Enam, okay. We're still in it. Let's go. It's something. All right, Flare Blitz. We get something out of this. Let's go, Infernape. Infernape KOs Enamorous Therian with Flare Blitz. Okay. It's still a gigantic uphill battle, don't get me wrong, but at the very least, we do end up getting a kill. I don't think I can kill the Salazzle with anything, but they decide to go into the Raging Bolt here, which, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I kill this with anything either. Oh, and their Scarf. Alright. Good games to my opponent. I cannot beat that. Raging Bolt KOs Infernape with Terra Blast. Alright, so we are last one, Hydrapple, and we do just kind of sit here and click buttons. We just Fickle Beam, really. As they go into the Manaphy to get the sack. That's fair. Gives me a little bit more. Hydrapple KOs Manaphy with Fickle Beam. So 7-1 is really respectable though, and I did have some not amazing luck this game, but also, again, I hacked my opponents like hell throughout the season, so not much I can do about that. But they can miss. Oh, here we go. Do we crit? We need like a crit all out here. Nope, okay. Welp, miss again. We're not getting 2 in a row. Okay. GG's. I am totally okay with losing that one there. That was just me very much throwing my dick at the wall. So, but yeah, good games to my opponent. I will see y'all next week for playoffs, and at the very least, I can say I did bring all my mods to this game. So, there you go. Peace.